What's going on, everybody? I want to welcome y'all back to another episode of K9Talk podcast, man. It's your boy DJ.
It's your boy JT.
What's up, everybody? Said.
Hey, man, we coming back with another 30 minutes to an hour of nothing but dog talk, man. Telling you about something that's going on in our lives, either with dogs we dealing with, dogs we selling, dogs we breeding, something we done heard in the news, or something we might be interesting topic we want to share with y'all, man. So today, we're going to kick it off with man JT, man. You was just telling us, before we started up, man, he was telling us, man, because JT done, his girl Zoe, right? Zoe, man, she done had a puppy, y'all, and that girl was mated with Lucky, right?
Yeah.
So go ahead and tell him.
I didn't break this down. My female Zoe, she had 2 pups. One died at birth, unfortunately. It was a water puppy. It was full of water and fluids or whatever. The second one, her name was Glow. She a female, and putting on the mama for the first time or whatever. First they come home, she was drinking a little milk, but unfortunately, the mother can't produce milk with one puppy. It's hard for that one puppy to stimulate to keep her going. So I've been having my hands full, kind of been bottle feeding and kind of bottle feeding every 4 hours and also working 12 hours. So that's why I want people to know when you get into this dog business and breeding, it's not easy, especially when you have to whelp your litter and the mother not producing milk. Now, you're talking about a whole lot of things that you're going to have to step up to do, especially, if you're working and everything, so you got to work around that. But thanks to my team and everybody around me, she pulling through. She 4 weeks old, man. She looking good. So at the 8-week mark, I'll give everybody an update and maybe bring her here.
So let me ask you, so you ain't got a bottle feeder now, she on mush, right?
Yeah, she just started that 2 days ago.
Let me ask you, what's your mush recipe, man? Because I done changed up. And this time I forgot about K-roll syrup, man. My last 3 litters, man, I didn't put no K-roll in their mush, man. I mean, I don't think it was because from my understanding, K-roll was just a sugar that kind of
bring them back.
That makes them want to eat it. Like my dog ain't got no problem, I guess, Listen, I put that food down, they ate, but what is your recipe, man? Because I know everybody does it differently.
Mine's right now is just dog food, puppy dog food, and 1% organic pumpkin.
Any particular brand dog food? Yeah.
Nah, I just stick to Diamond. Diamond always work for me. Usually, a lot of people they use different things. It's whatever work for your program.
Okay.
But right now I'm using Diamond puppy food, and what I do, I put it in the blender, fill it up with water, by level high with the dog food in, and I add some pumpkin to it.
Okay, yeah.
And what that do, it helps the puppy. The pumpkin helps the puppy shit out easy. Yeah. It just kind of make it easy on the pup. So that's what the pumpkin do. So, and then I do that for like 3 more weeks, and then she start eating dog food around 8 weeks. I usually try to wait the 8 weeks till their teeth get real pretty, kind of look strong and stuff like that. So
you don't put no milk in yours? I use some Ultra 24. I mix the puppy food with a little water, but I also put in a little Ultra 24 in there too.
Okay, guess what? I stopped doing that because I was using the Ultra 24 to put inside the mush to put in the blender. Mm-hmm. But I found it too strong for my dogs because what happened was, I ain't even talking about this, but a lot of my puppies, during the mushing part, they were getting them bumps on their head. Mm-hmm. And then their hair was thinning out. And to me, it was like too much. It was too strong.
You think you putting too much in there?
I don't know.
You put a scoop? No. I don't even put a scoop. I put almost like a half scoop. You know what I'm saying? The Ultra 24.
I only used that Ultra 24 once, man, and I really didn't notice no difference from it, man.
But the problem is,
I do all my puppies stay fat.
But you know what I done started? Well, it's really these last 3 litters I done started, man. Yeah, I done went around locally and found 2 different ladies that got goats. And I got some goat milk from them. And then one lady be having what be that part that be in the milk early in the stages? What's it? Y'all know what it's called?
Colostrum.
Colostrum, yeah. some of her milk said we have a colostrum in them. So I don't know what that does, but I heard it's supposed to be good.
Oh,
So that's what I've been finding. I've been doing, or if not, I'll just go ahead and get the powdered goat milk. You know what I mean? I use a lot of goat milk.
That natural goat milk though?
Yeah. That's what I try to definitely find, man. Like I said, I got one lady in Spartanburg. I can get her. She got the gallon jug, and the other lady.
She sell?
Yeah, she sell. Yeah. I give the info. Yeah. You can go up there. And she actually got goats, so you know what I mean. She from the backyard to the, you know what I mean, to the refrigerator.
That's something right down the street too, though.
Yeah, you see her put
I'm pretty sure it's probably somebody local.
You see her putting it in there?
Nah, but I hear the goats in the backyard. Listen. Hey, nah.
Goes in the backyard.
Yeah, I had to go to the backyard. That's good enough. Listen, I know she ain't coming out all the way out here with some cow milk. Listen, I don't think that'd be no lick right there. Listen.
I got you.
But you know what? I guess like when you weapon puppies and you starting to like find different type of dog food, my thing is if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Like I understand everybody use different shit for the camp, but if your shit been successful just feeding them dog food and water and you been doing pretty good, stick with that. Cause sometimes adding that other shit, want them to be like this and think this gonna help them being beefed up. It's gonna have them shitting everywhere.
Yeah, it's all about the breeds too, cause
some dogs can take different things.
You know, like I said, I don't had pit bulls before shit. You ain't gotta do much to it, you know.
Boy, a whole bag of old Roy, and make a little gravy with it.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, boy, they do.
You talking about a landmine with the old Roy.
That boy, that was some bullshit sometimes.
I guess
but you live and you learn, because I've been through a lot of different dog foods. I ain't gonna last the last couple of years, especially after what happened with Victor. You know what I mean? When they had that recall, that just threw me in the.
But that's just about all dog food. Diamond.
After I did my homework, I seen that.
Which I think Diamond and Victor ain't they up under the same brand?
Nah, but they
Nah, I don't think so.
Diamond make another kind of dog food. I thought it was.
I know Victor makes the next level. Victor, next level is the old Victor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But see, I still rock with Victor.
Yeah, I see a lot of people still rock with Victor. I just, for the price point, man, I can't even do it anymore. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. I'm value pack.
Yeah, your dog's different.
I'm on that value pack. I'm on that value pack, you know, and I do a little mixture. And I don't think I really need to, but I do. I get the purple and black bags. You know what I mean? The purple is a 30-20. The black bag is 28-20. I don't know if the extra two really gonna do a difference, but
you remember I tell you about that Diamond Athlete?
Yeah.
It's in an orange bag.
It's
like 34% or 38% like protein. You get 34 or 38 protein, and it's like
that's when you got your dog really out there working and doing some shit, man. My dogs lay around too much, but they swell up on that much damn protein.
Hey, you probably need to be buying them pallets. Do you get pallets in? You thought about it?
Nah, but see, this is the thing. I'm kind of on the fence about if I want to go all raw, man, because I'm still spending damn near $100 a week on raw. You know what I mean? I'm buying at least 2-3 boxes of leg quarters. You know what I mean? 40-pound boxes. That's 120 pounds sometimes a week. At least I'm going through. So I'm kind of trying to switch over, man. My whole thing I really want to do is I really need another deep freezer and give me a good industrial grinder. And then I can go from there, because in South Carolina, there's enough meat markets. It is to the point too where, you know, they got some places where, like I noticed the flyer from your brother's meat market where he get his pork from.
Black Sheep Market.
Yeah, Black Sheep Market. I noticed the dudes on their flyer where he get his from, sometimes they sell half pigs or half, you know what I mean? I can start looking at stuff like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just go ahead and give me half a pig, half a cow sometime. I'm going in half with somebody, and like I say, take it home, grind everything up myself, make my own little packages of meat. That's what I really want to eventually get to.
But you know what? What is cheaper? What about deer meat?
But see, that's another thing too, because you know my buddy, he lets me hunt on his land. So if I take that more seriously, you can hunt hogs year round. So if I can get up there and get a hog a year, and then when deer season come around, get my license. He lets me hunt up there, hunt
Man,
license.
your black ass ain't gonna shoot nothing.
Oh, you see?
I see you out there. I see you out there.
Listen, boy.
I see you
I
out
knock
there.
this shit down, boy. Listen, hey. And I ain't even been a hunter like that, but I always been a shooter. Listen. Hey, it take me for one time out there, boy. Listen, I ain't never missed nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't never missed nothing, boy. I be knocking shit down. Boy.
So what's it cheaper than? Like deer meat or?
I mean, but deer meat's only in season.
Yeah.
But at the same time too, if I could get 2-3 does, you know what I mean?
Right.
That should last me a long time because I'm using everything.
Yeah.
So
you can't go to the meat market and buy. You can't sell deer meat in meat markets.
Right.
You're not gonna be able to buy none.
Yeah, but just saying deer season, right? And you have a deep freezer.
And there's nothing too. Yeah, go ahead.
How long 3 of them will last if you had a deep freezer?
Depending on how big it is too.
I mean, most of that I'll probably like grind it up. That's what I mean, like spend that money on a good industrial grinder. So I'm growing it up and type of like, meat packages. You know what I mean? Where I got the innards, the the fat meat, the white meat, and all this, different types. All mixed together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, that's what I hope to go to. But like I said, then even too, I was looking at, like I say, my partner, he blessed me with, anytime I want to hunt up there, I didn't even think about 2 squirrels galore. You know what I mean? Like shit, I can go up there with my little 22 and just, like one weekend, like knock down 20 squirrels. Pop, 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 pop. You know what I mean? It's food.
We got rabbits too. I don't know. We ain't really advertise it. We got rabbits at the market too.
I think I did see them because I went down to the store too. Yeah, I checked them out. Yeah, the rabbits. Yeah. I usually give my dog rabbits. That's usually their birthday present.
Yeah. I ain't never fed my dog rabbit.
Yeah,
Never did.
my dog will eat whatever I put down there, boy. Listen. Like I told y'all, listen, when I put them hogs back there, it be everything. Skin on them, head, skull, toenail, don't be nothing left, man. Don't be nothing left.
Savage.
They eat them like that.
In a couple of days, don't be nothing left. Not their bone, not no piece of skull, not no teeth, not no toenails.
They'll walk around fat.
I'm scared of them.
Hey,
You never see me
listen.
in the backyard.
Don't be nothing left,
Nothing,
man. It be, I didn't think it was like that, boy, but it boy, them dogs, they finish it up.
Yeah.
Damn.
So like I say, that I gotta start taking advantage of that. I got enough resources that basically I can feed my dog a better quality of food, different type of raws, and still come out cheaper.
Yeah.
But it's me putting a little bit more work into it.
Yeah.
You know what? I've been stuck on the dog food.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I know, like, I've been
Because you know why? Because it's convenient though.
Yeah.
It's convenient. All you gotta do is get the bag and
And a lot of times I be trying to give it to dog food because I say that, hell, they've been feeding dog food for forever, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't really think so. Because, I want to think, back in, especially a lot of the country places, everybody didn't have money or well off as we are nowadays.
table scraps.
Table scraps.
Yeah.
Ain't no way. Because I'm looking at how a lot of people were living back in the days. You talk about the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, even up into the 70s.
80s too.
So-
80s, 90s.
Ain't nobody got no money to go buy no $50 dog food.
So the question is, when was dog food manufactured?
Yeah, like when it really come in to really push.
In the household,
yeah.
Because usually they were just eating table scraps.
Yeah. Because, at one time people didn't even live near stores. So you wasn't damn near about to walk no these miles to the store. You was getting what you need.
Yeah.
Damn, somebody carrying some dog food back. It wasn't going to last but a couple of days. And we don't come to the store but once every 3 months. You know what I mean? Listen, back then, boy, you didn't come off that mountain like that.
I remember my grandma back in the 90s. Hey, y'all say that. Y'all better say that.
Yeah.
Don't throw it away.
Don't
Put
throw
it
it
on.
away. That's for the dog.
dog.
Man.
Dogs were eating like pigs.
Yeah.
They were eating leftovers.
Eating everything.
Yeah.
And was fat.
Yeah.
And healthy.
Yeah.
And lived a long life.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We gotta look that up right there. What was the push for dog food? Because all everything is, especially that's why I don't like vets, because it's like all these dogs for a long time lived without, because you wasn't running to the vet.
Yeah.
And that's why I think you had better quality of dogs back then, because only the strong survive. You know what I mean? A lot of times you wasn't getting but that one meal. You probably get the scraps at breakfast, Scratch wasn't no in between. Listen, they was out there really catching shit. You know what I mean? They all working.
Yeah.
Was a near rabbit on the plantation.
Yeah, hey, well, you might be right though, for real.
Listen, I don't know, man. I guess it depends what work for your program.
Yeah.
And what's convenient. Cause for me, like I said, I deal with Frenchies. I go through like a 40-pound bag every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I'm spending sometimes between $200 to $300 a month, which is not bad. $200 to $300 a month.
Yeah, that same. But you know what? That same. I bet you for $300 a month, you can feed your dog raw, and they don't even eat as much too. Cause that raw, boy, listen, you can feed them one time a day and it lasts longer, and they be having small. Yeah, you gotta think about it.
So you think it's cheaper?
Man, you
So
split some leg quarters, man. Throw some little chicken livers and gizzards.
It's definitely less cleanup for sure.
Oh, you gotta clean up, man. The smell be gone, man. Everything.
I mean, it's got its benefits. Everything has a benefit. Like I said, you got to work a little more with the raw. Cause you got to either blend it up or you're going to have to add. You can't just feed them just straight raw chicken or raw beef.
It's going to have to be different.
You got to get some kind of nutrition into it. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't doing all that.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's why most people feed Kibble because it's just convenient. You know what I'm saying? But really, going back to that, I think dog food really probably got pushed more so when the P word came around. I don't even want to mention them, but when them people came and start, advocating for dogs and whatnot. That's probably more so when all that got pushed around for the dog food stuff. So
now
the Kibble anyway.
Big money, boy. Grain of food, man. There was an argument I was watching on Facebook where people was talking about it where one dude that said, Kibble's not food, it's feed. You know what I mean? It's not food, it's feed. You know what I mean? Like when you go to the, you get feed for your animals.
Yeah.
We eat food. It's the same thing, but if you see the difference, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Kibble's not food, that's feed. I don't know how he broke it down, but it made some sense. You know what I mean? Like I say, it's just enough to get these dogs by and just enough nutrients for them, but it's not the best.
But when it comes down to it, it got to be a lot of study into it because then you have to do like the lifespan of each animal on dogs for its breeds, for its like on raw and on kibble, which was lasting the longer. Is they having a longer lifespan with kibble or with raw? So I guess.
Well, I think it's gonna be either way, but at the end of the day, it's still processed. But I think at the end of the day, you can still have a dog on kibble that's gonna live longer than a dog on raw. It all depends on that dog, and it's like us. You know what I mean? Hell, you can have somebody who vegetarian, runs 10 miles every day, have a heart attack. You eat, burgers and smoke weed and drink. You know what I mean? You live to 90. Nothing happened to you. It's just, everybody built differently.
Yeah.
Your diet, it really comes down to, what your body can take.
And then that's why I say it goes back to like whatever dog food or whatever working for your program.
Yeah.
Because right now for my program, my dog's been on dog food since day one. And coat looking good, everybody looking good. So everybody kind of go, and then they also, all my dogs still living. So
like you say, it provides everything it needs. It's like anything else, you know what I mean? Yeah. I can live off of McDonald's every day. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be the best thing for you.
You ain't gonna live long.
That's what's in their back dog food, man. McDonald's. Ain't never listen. McDonald's, boy. They be loving when you hear that bad shit.
That's the crazy thing about it. My mama asked me to go to McDonald's get a Big Mac with no pickle. So I goes in the motherfucker, right? I ain't been to McDonald's in 10 years.
Damn.
In 10 years. I ain't McDonald's in 10 years. Man. They got like a kiosk machine.
Oh, yeah.
The order the food.
Been in there.
No.
Yeah, he ain't bullshit.
Yeah.
Been in there.
Nah, I went in there Friday. My mama wanted it, and I don't eat from McDonald's at all. Like I said, it's been 10 years. I went in there, and then I'm waiting, and then the lady like, you need to order right there. Yeah. Man, I was like I was in the Stone Age. I was like,
scared and moving.
Yeah, the old folk McDonald's.
Technology, man, they take it over. I went through a Bojangles, and it was like a computer generator. I was talking to AI or whatever it was.
Oh wow.
Taking my order up in North Carolina, in Charlotte, matter of fact, in Charlotte.
Damn.
And do the drive-through.
Through the drive-through, like talking, put my order in. You know, and then when I got to the window with somebody to take the money, sooner or later, I guess they're gonna.
Cause you know what? Cause it's just like your phone. Like it crazy. You know, I can switch phones, but that motherfucker, I can be damn near gurgling something, and he'll pick up every word. Like, you know, if I speak into it, you know, ask him a question. It's like, how this motherfucker? You know, how this phone telling, understanding what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just like, you know, that microphone. It's I want 2 Big Mac fries, and you cough. It's gonna identify. Oh, he coughed. What else you want, sir? You can order. Listen, it's picking all that up.
Picked
Man.
all of it up.
Damn,
That's
that's
crazy.
crazy. Yeah, it's coming, boy. Listen, gonna be shut down. Y'all see what Walmart doing now? You know, they done opened back up the lines, right? So they opened back up the lines, but they got people working the register, but they back to only about 2-3 people working the registers. And now the lines we used to pay self checkouts. Walmart got a thing where you pay $99 a year and you can go through the self checkouts. But it be empty.
Hold on, what now? You got
yeah. It's called fast checkout. Yeah, it's like $99 a year. Yeah. But listen, I was in there the other night. I ain't been at Walmart in a little minute. I don't mess with Walmart too quick. I got the Eagles by my house. I'm in Walmart, but that line so long, boy, I'm looking at that fast check. I'm like, boy, I know they bullshit. Well, it been empty. You know how they used to be packed up.
Yeah.
Like, you waiting for them. They just empty. You like, boy.
That's at all Walmart, son?
Yeah, that's at all. Well, I know the one on Whitehorse, so it's gonna be.
And you still gotta check yourself out.
Yeah, you still gotta check it out. Just quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause listen, that line, well, they don't want to listen. See, we got kind of used to, because you remember at one time there we had 2-3 lines.
Yeah.
Boy, the motherfucker was like, fuck this shit. I don't want to go pay for myself. But then we like self checkout.
Yeah.
Now that it took self checkout, you back in that line. You like, boy, that $99 sound about right about now. Yeah. I can't do it.
That's crazy. That's like they ring you in. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't ring me
Yeah,
in.
oh yeah, it's good. You gotta do it, boy.
Then you back your own stuff.
Yeah, they ain't ring me in. I'm gonna keep that $99 in my pocket.
Go ahead and just wait. Listen, I got my phone right here.
I wait it out. I have to be responsible. I go 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta be smart at. You know.
Yeah. On that afternoon or late night.
Nah, man.
Yeah. But before we go, man, let me tell y'all, man. Today, last puppy out that 21 gone, man.
Well, I thought you about to say you dropped another little.
Oh, listen. I'm gonna go ahead. Listen, let me finish this off. Boy, let me wipe my eye. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna spill the beans. We won't hit it on this shit.
Damn.
So I'm fucking up.
He fight over
I'm fucking up, boy.
boy.
Listen, y'all. Okay.
Oh shit.
Y'all ready? Okay.
Yeah.
The last of the 21 left today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Went back up to Wisconsin. I thought it was DC. For the whole couple of weeks I've been talking to the dude, I thought he was coming from DC. Now he drove all the way down here to go late from Wisconsin. So they come down, pick up my last boy, right? So I got the 5 puppies left off the litter of 7.
Right.
So I got 5 left, 3 girls, 2 boys. You know what I mean? Tying up some deals with them right now. So I'm happy for that. Like I said, I still got 5 pups left, man. I'm ready to get rid of them. You know what I mean? So I can start working like I was telling you, man. Get back into more training and working out with my dogs. You know, getting to the park and really conditioning them dogs.
Right.
Because matter of fact, how I done went ahead and spent them all this money. I done bought a slap meal. Yeah. Can't get near one of them motherfuckers run on that slap. So listen, but
Gonna take some work?
Yeah, it's gonna take some work, you know what I mean? But I watched a couple of videos, so like I said, I'm gonna do my little treat. But I think while I've been messing up, I got in the backyard. I think I need to take each dog individually and just have them spend that time by themselves. You know what I mean? They ain't got the other dog walking around.
That's what old school ways.
Yeah, what's that?
A rabbit tail.
Or some meat.
Or squirrel tail.
Yeah.
Right in front.
Man, I'm about to knock one
Or
scroll
raw.
down. Yeah, something like that. That's what I was thinking a treat or something, but like you said, some high quality like that.
The squirrel tail, just like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I have it right there.
But this was the crazy thing, like my older dogs, you know, it's kind of getting them used to it, but I'm gonna watch some videos about getting them. But hell, some of the puppies that just left, like 2 of the puppies that just left, they were easier to get on it and start walking a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm noticing that that's gonna be detrimental. I start early with them, but like I said, I'm gonna try to get my other dogs on them, and like I said, move that slap meal to my garage so I can work on it one-on-one with it, and not have the distraction of the other dogs.
Now tell the people why you got slap meal. Like, what's that for? Because for those people that don't know.
Conditioning, man. Like I was telling them earlier, my dogs are real nice, and I walk them a lot. But like with anything, you kind of put yours. Sometimes you judge what you got against other things out there. So there's this one Facebook page called Work and Conditioning for Dogs.
Yeah.
And man, I went on that page and I was just looking at some of them dogs and I was just like, boy, it's time to work. Because they working them dogs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I was watching some of the workouts, and one of them I can do and I used to do, but I need to get back into. I got my weight pool harnesses, taking the dogs to the park, putting them on them, and I got my chains. Usually my chains, I got the longer chains. They're about 20, 25 pounds a piece. So usually I start them off with one chain. So my bigger dog, they can do 2 or 3. It all depends on what type of workout we're gonna do. Get on back on that. Like I was telling you, they got a heel there. I used to try to run the heel with my dog, but you know what I mean? I'm a tired before him, so I can get 5 on a good day, maybe 10 times. But something I was thinking they showed me on that page to do with the heels is get a ball and just throw the ball up the heel. So now I ain't got to put the work in, but at the same time now I can really get him a workout in and get him up there 20, 30 times. And at the same time too, he's gonna be at a faster pace because when I used to run up the hill with him, he's sitting there looking at me like, what we doing? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? With that ball, I can, and he gonna get to it. You know what I mean? So we're gonna do that right there. And a couple other, like I said, little workouts. But boy, I'm about to get my dogs cut up, man. Cause like I say, I see what, you know what I mean? Like you work out. So I know you ain't out there, checking motherfuckers at the gym, but at the same time too, you done been there. I've been in the gym too, like, you doing 225 with the 2 plates, then you look over like my man doing 3 plates, you like, shit, boy, I gotta go 3 plates. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But you know what though, that's a good idea because right now, well not right now, but that's what I've been doing my dogs for the last 3 to 4 months, jackpot and cash pot them. I've been training them, conditional, running, especially while they growing up into the adult stage. Because the way they develop and like when you condition them, man, it do a lot for them, especially because when you take your dogs to dog shows, a lot of people dogs just fall out, sit around, and don't want to move.
You cut back on your dog food like I cut back on my dog food during the summer.
Yeah. It's one meal a day. It's too hot.
Yeah, in the summertime I started just cutting back slightly, but for right now I just been training him, like training both of them early in the morning, and it been showing too. If you're looking at the structure, the way they build, the way they move around. So hell yeah.
Cause it's a difference, man. Cause like I say, I be on that Facebook page, man, and these dogs of every different breed and be real.
Yeah.
But it's only from that work, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because their litter mates or other dogs of their same breed ain't like that. But these in particular are putting in that work, you know what I mean?
But it's also come into how many do they got? Because not every dog in your yard.
No more excuses, man. Because I was watching the other day, man. There's this one dude. He's a duck hunter. You know what I mean? He be in the motherfucking field with damn 10 like Labrador retrievers, and motherfucker, he'll either shoot a duck. Like he uses his dog. He don't even shoot. Like he might go out there and there's a lot of other hunters.
Right.
He uses his dog to retrieve. Dog. He calls the motherfuckers. Like 3 ducks might call. He might Anna, Charger, Scott. And other dog, boom, gone. Yeah. And they come back with it. Other 7 dogs just sitting there, not moving. What? Man, fuck that, man. No excuses. That let me know right there, no excuses. I don't know what time he got or what he can do, but if he can get 10 dogs to stand in the field while shotguns are going off, and then retrieve a duck, but only when their name are called and bring it back. Yeah, man, come on, man. Ain't no excuses, man.
You've been working with Milan, goddamn.
it's that work, you know what I mean? It's all about what you're going to put into it, man.
Yeah.
There ain't no excuses, man. And at the same time, too, you know, some people, we don't know all the tricks. And then it's being patient with these dogs.
It's the timing, man.
That patience, because these motherfuckers, boy, they get on your nerves sometimes.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you might go off, but don't even know, like, that next time you try might have been the one.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, boy, that's why I really got to learn that patience, you know what I mean? Because it's going to come, because, like I say, I'm a big proponent of, if they can do it, I can do it. And I'm seeing, you know what I mean? Like you said, Cesar Milan, like, they taking these other dogs, like, you know, ain't no dog whisperer. He just, you know what I mean? He just putting that work in. You know what I mean?
But you know, man, he got involved with some bullshit too.
Oh, yeah.
Queen Latifah.
Yeah, dog got killed on his ranch.
Yeah, then he tried to cover it up.
Caesar?
Yeah.
Not my man Caesar.
Yeah. Caesar got grabbed, boy. Caesar got some stains on his
That's why he kind of messed him up for a little while.
Nah, look it up. What happened was, now I'm gonna give y'all the little story behind it now. But supposedly he was keeping the Queen Latifah dog and supposed to be training the dog. But one of the other dogs got out and killed the dog. Damn. And then he tried to cover it up. Look on YouTube. It's all on it. He tried to got them cover it up and shit.
Yeah.
Queen Latifah found out why the dog was, fucked up. She was crying and everything.
Yeah.
It was a sad feeling for the
See, I didn't read the ins and outs of it, but I heard about that. About
See,
that
that's
right
what she put him
there.
down.
But that's why he's like, he ain't on the same station, and if you see, like, his name or what he used to be is kind of changed. Because I think the network owned the Dog Whisperer. So, like, his YouTube channel now is like, I think this season belongs, like, he on you Dog Whisperer or something. Something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he killed Queen Latifah dog, man.
He ain't killed a dog. He ain't shoot
His
a
dog,
dog.
but he is called in the front, but at the same time, too, he was responsible for someone dog.
I say he killed. He lied about it.
Yeah, he
Oh,
killed.
man.
He
See,
like-
he know. Like, he know what's going on.
Oh, he would fuck.
But that lets you know, man, that's why I hard on myself too, cause like, hey, even the best of them have accidents, man. Like there's this other dude, man, like they be getting on now, he used to be down in Atlanta, matter of fact, named Dog Daddy. He's like a Chinese or Filipino dude. They call him Dog Daddy. He kind of dressed up kind of flashy, but man, he was hold seminars down in Atlanta, like cost like a couple hundred. You used to have to come there and like he used to instant training. Like nobody knew his shit now, but he got to some, I don't know what happened either. He supposed to have been training the dog or working the dog, but I don't care who you is. If you're in the limelight, you deal with these dogs, you gonna something's gonna happen, man.
But see,
You ain't always gonna be in control. You ain't always gonna get everyone on right.
nah, but see, that's why I wouldn't want to fuck with nobody else shit. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be responsible in that type of field, man. Because anything can happen.
You know while we're talking about that training though, we did reach out. My pops reached out to another guy that we're gonna do an interview with. He
Okay.
trained all the dogs. Man, he from French Bulldog hitting the mitt
Yeah.
all the way up to Masters hitting the mitt.
Oh, we need to go. Yeah,
we're
we
gonna
need
set,
to
we're
set
gonna,
up
we're gonna set that up, man. So
That's
we'll
what's up.
do an
That's
interview
what's
and everything with him, man. But he's good people.
Okay.
Oh, then another thing too, for for the subscribers and for everybody watching, if y'all see something y'all want us to do an interview on or collab with something, or leave a comment. Just tell them what y'all think, who we should hook up with, and we'll go from there.
What y'all want to tell them what we was talking about before though?
What's that?
Talking about doing a poll. So we're gonna be looking at doing that poll.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now we'll say that because I don't think that even need to be said.
Okay.
I think we just put that out there.
Throw it on out.
But we're gonna have some polls, y'all. We got some opinions on different dogs from here and there, from different breeds and different breeders, y'all. We're gonna have our top 10 that's gonna be coming out soon.
Nah, we should ask the people to join in underneath the comments to see if they're gonna engage, because we don't want to make it seem like it's too opinionated. I guess coming from my side, but it can be.
Either way, it's gonna be opinionated. It's gonna be coming on our side, man. They'll be alright,
It's
man.
gonna be.
They'll be alright. Listen,
It's gonna be 4 opinions.
listen. Anybody that get their feelings, man, send us a note, say something, man. We'll send you some cookies, man. There's gonna be our little opinions. You know what I mean? Like I said, we'll take it. They'll be able to put their opinions under it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're gonna have all words to say like, nah, y'all tripping, all that. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be South Carolina like top breeders or top studs or something like that.
We're gonna get to that.
You know, I'm gonna leave myself off the list because you know what I'm saying. You already know how I'm now with this friendship thing. So you know what I'm saying.
Come out with a massive. I'm put my name on that bitch. I ain't leave my name on that bitch. I'm at least be number 10. Like, boy, I'm like, wow. Whew, I just made it.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave myself off the list. You know what I'm saying.
Made about the skin of my teeth, boy.
Nah, that's gonna be something to look at though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, at the end of the day, it's just for opinions. You know? Everybody got one.
Nah, let's go ahead and put ours out there, man. I think
We're gonna do our homework. We're gonna surf the net. We're gonna see what dog producing, what owners been pushing out some shit. Who winning trophies, all this shit gonna matter in our opinion. So,
especially in South Carolina. So if you popping your shit in South Carolina, tap in, reach out to us ASAP.
yeah.
I already know who my top 3 is. I already know who my top 3 is, boy.
For what? What breed?
See, this the thing. Is it gonna be?
I think about bullies.
Oh, bullies. Okay, yeah.
I already know who one of my top 3 is bullies, boy.
Top 3 bullies, yeah.
That's just cool. What I see.
Yeah.
Dogs I like.
Yeah.
But see,
Some people on the panel ain't gonna like what I like. You know?
shit. He's not here today. Unfortunately, y'all, JoJo from Something Inside the Cats, not here.
Yeah,
So he's not here today. So y'all keep him in your prayers. You know he gonna have some shit to say.
Hell nah, that motherfucker ain't did nothing. Hey, that's what's up, man. But hey, you know what, man? I think we had a good episode, man. I was supposed to say more, right?
No, you supposed to say what's.
But I just say that for the next one, man.
Nah,
Say that for the
that.
next one. Just say that for the next one.
I said
We
say
got
it
time,
now.
go ahead.
We got time?
Yeah,
You want to end this one right here?
Yeah, we ended with the what we got going on.
Got about 3 more minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what was I? Okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put it out there, right? Because I'm going to tell you how I'm going to clean up my mess. I slipped.
Oh, shit.
I slipped.
You keep saying you slip.
I slipped, man. Listen, man. People slip. People listen.
You keep saying you slip.
Shit gonna happen. And I slip a lot. Listen. Boy, it be oil, boy. Everywhere I go, oil be leaking. Boy, I be all over it. But I slipped. And I didn't slip, man. I slipped, but I didn't slip. I put the girl in the cage.
Yeah.
I put the girl in the cage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the dog gonna do what the dog gonna do. My boy, right? I put the girl in the cage. It's a 10 by 10. You know, I don't think I should have to strap my shit to the ground. You know what I mean? Who the fuck coming back here picking up 10 by 10s? Nobody. Well, anyways, this 140, 150 pound motherfucker get to digging. He get to digging. He get to where he can get his head up under it. Now he don't dig a hole. He just let me just get enough of me up under here. That motherfucker get enough probably up to his neck and just, you know what I mean? Like lift it. He didn't lift the whole 10 by 10 with just that corner.
Yeah.
Cause the hole wasn't big. I'm looking at the hole. I'm like, how the fuck he get up under there? But all he needed was like, you know, you wedge your body up under some shit and just. Yeah, motherfucker got in the cage, man, with my girl. Scooping Molly, y'all, for y'all that follow along over at Pure Quality K9s, y'all. Putting it out there. I didn't even sit it on my page yet. Scooping Molly, and I was gone, y'all. I was gone, man. I put that girl up, locked her up in her cage. Scoop was outside just to use the bathroom. I was at work. My son called me, said, man, they locked up.
So, Scoop and Molly dropping in 63 days.
63, boy, listen, them days, man, we already in it, man. We might be halfway. Might be at day 33.
Oh, no.
Listen, all I could do was just shake my head, yo. So, man, I was so sick. Listen, I've been hoping. Nothing happened. But yesterday I seen that fat, dogs are bitches, right? Female, I seen that fat bitch walking around the yard and I said, bitch, you swelling up.
She's swelling up.
You swelling up. You dirty, baby.
Damn, you ain't got no break. This man's bad. Shit. Boy.
Listen, man, she's swelling up, man. I'm still hoping, dog. I'm still hoping too. I don't even know what day she on. I know what day when I hear the baby. You know what I mean? I already know my dogs when that day get well. I don't know for sure because man, God, she that girl, damn.
That's crazy because you just got through having all on purpose.
Well, I swear, well, I'm trying, cause her and Layla came. It was her gotten when and then she came off, and I thought they had locked up that one day, but I was hoping nothing happened, and then Layla came in heat after that, so I made sure Layla, man, kept away. I noticed yesterday, man, that girl getting fat.
So it's on.
I believe it's on and popping. I believe it's on and popping. I ain't gonna lie to myself. I know my dog. Like I said, she ain't started filling with milk yet, so she got another 2 weeks. I don't know, but listen, I hope not. But listen, give me at least 40 days, Jesus. I don't know what number give me 40 days, but she's so fat.
Yeah, that's tough.
So listen, this is what I decided to do, and it's crazy because it got a lot to do with our last podcast. We was talking about raffles, right? Mm-hmm. This is what I'm gonna do. I ain't even trying to make no crazy money off this litter. I'm trying to get them gone. I know one thing for sure, like they come from Scoop and Molly. Mm-hmm. So they my two, like they don't throw, them the original. They don't throw nothing but fire. That's what people want everything off of. Yeah. So there's gonna be a 1-4, but I don't even want to go through the rigmarole. So I think I'm gonna jump into the raffle game. There's I'm gonna look at it first because one, it is animals, so I'm gonna make sure what's the laws and everything with that right there. If I might have to call it something else like you buy another thing too. My next video on my YouTube page, I got my shirts made up. Okay. So what I might do is you buy a shirt and get in and it comes with a dog.
That's easy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It just happened to come with a dog. Would you rather you getting a shirt?
Hold on. How much shirt?
Huh?
Now
I thought no, this is what I'm gonna run. No, I'm gonna run the raffle the day the puppies drop to 8 weeks. Okay. To 8 weeks. I'm gonna run it from there to 8 weeks. The day the puppy drop, I'm gonna run it to 8 weeks. That's when I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start letting people know about it, but I'm gonna open it up, and once I get all the ins and outs of it, the day they drop to the 8 week mark. Okay. I'm gonna sell the tickets. You know what I mean? $5 for one ticket. And then I see how other raffle creators do it. Like on the weekend, they do deals like, you know what I mean? Like $5 might get you 20 tickets. You know what I mean? But like, start off, it's gonna be $5 a ticket. You know what I mean? So you got 8 weeks, buy here, there, catch the weekend sales when I be doing the 20 tickets for $5, you know what I mean? Right. 8 weeks. At the 8 weeks marks, however puppies there were, at 5, 6, 10, 12, we're gonna have the drawing. The drawing is gonna be for a shirt. 1 through 10. Whoever gets that first shirt, you get your first choice. Gotcha. Whoever gets the second shirt, get their second choice. Whoever gets the third shirt, get their third choice. However money I'm making that 8 weeks off that raffle, and like I said, I'm be going hard on all my forums. I'm be telling y'all to tell somebody. Right. You know what I mean?
That's a question that popped in my head too, man. And you tell me what y'all think about this. So I know you're talking about raffle, but what you think about like selling dogs at the flea market?
The only reason I say that, unless you were doing 500 and below, because for the most part, I used to sell at the flea market. Most people ain't coming there with no more than a couple $100.
Nah, I don't see. That's crazy because I.
It depends on where you at. White Horse Road and Anderson, unless you're out there weekly and then people know of you. Yeah. You know what I mean? They can be like, okay, I'm gonna catch you next time, but I don't think it'd be like a hit and miss thing.
I think it's more like you have to be kind of more established out there with somebody coming around, because not everybody can walk around with $25, $35.
And then just just want to
Off the
spend
rip.
like that day. Just like,
Because-
oh, I gotta have it.
Because they at the flea market for a reason.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Socks, some socks, and soap.
Most definitely.
Listen, they gonna walk through the animal section. Man, they nice.
But I say that because, I go there to get a lot of my medicine, my pet medicine and everything like that. Socks, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I seen dogs up there for 200. I seen dogs up there for 2,500. So I'm like, damn. I wonder if it's a market.
I think the people 25, they be up there for a while.
They do.
Yeah. But like you just stepping out there the first day, letting somebody happen to come through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not for no real money. Like I said, if you got it for like $100, oh yeah, you can move them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh, yeah,
on
I
a
can
good
move.
summer day,
Yeah.
you can move some $100 dogs all day. They cute.
Yeah.
$100. Oh yeah,
There you go.
go. So I might buy all of them, go to the other flea market, sell them for $300. Listen, somebody gonna flip your whole litter. Listen, guess they gonna come through. How much for all of them?
Motherfuckers do that though.
Oh, I'm already knowing. Say you should say you. He said they used to tear our one up.
Matter of fact, a motherfucker, let me tell you this. A motherfucker made me a deal off John Doe and one of my, I think Baby D.
Mm-hmm.
Now check this out. Now it was a deal, I'm not gonna say the price, but I was thinking about it. It was like good and it was like wasn't so good. It was along the fence. But he wanted to buy the whole litter. But what made the deal sweet, he bought the litter like with no papers.
Yeah.
It was pet only. And so I was able to get off on that and use the money to get jackpot down here.
Okay.
So everything worked out. So it be people out there that buy
Oh yeah.
buy the shit, it's a good price.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I tell you, at first I was like, damn man, should I sell for this kind of low? It's shaky, but it's profitable. I got some money now, I'm able to take that money and flip it and do the shit with jackpot and cash pot down. So it paid off.
So it all worked out.
Yeah, it all worked out. So you got people out there that'll do it now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna see, man. I'm gonna see how this thing work out, man. It's a little raffle. If she does have the puppies, but like I say, I don't want to go through that. Like I say, I got enough people that want the puppies where it is. And hell, even if you buy them at $5 a ticket, hell, you spend $100, $200. Yeah, you might get a puppy you usually would have spent $25,000, $3,000 for it.
See, I'm gonna make sure I pay attention to that because my son, he having like 2 or 3 litters of Frenchies.
So that might be the lick right there. I just think it just, you need that time. That's why I'm gonna do it at the least 8 weeks. You know what I mean? I'm talking about every day, going hard on the weekend. Like I say, throwing the little promotions out there until that day come, and then like the day before, like nigga, $20 get you 100 tickets. You know what I mean? Like just doubling up, getting as much as possible, and not so much. Like I say, just it all depends on how it is. Cause like I say, if you selling something for $3,000, motherfucker might not have no problem spending $400 or $500.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If you can get 100 people, spend $400 or $500. You know what I mean? It's all kind of your following how you put yourself out there. That's the biggest thing. Like, I might make little little club cards, like when people have like little club flyers, and put them in windows at the flea market, at the mall, and everything. At the mall and everything, T-shirt. I'm putting them in. Listen, when you are married, the kind of T-shirt. Listen, the world gonna know.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be my fault. It really ain't fucking with me, man. You ain't gonna say, boy, listen, boy, you let everybody know now. I see him now. He let me know twice. That's a lot of fucking puppies.
Y'all make sure y'all tap in to Molly and Scoop.
Oh yeah, listen, they got no choice. I'm gonna tap in there. Like, boy, you know we doing that special.
We own it.
Yeah, like you've been asking me like, oh, all them people, boy, I still got all them numbers, all them, boy, maybe next time, all the income tax people, cause I had my puppies was ready in February. Yeah, as soon as my check comes, boy, they jump ship on me. You know how I am. Listen, I'm hitting them all back. I still got their numbers in Texas. Hey, boy, listen. I know you don't went through that little income tax money. Well, now's your time to get in, boy. $50.
Say this
Boy,
it.
this it. This is your chance. You ain't this. You know next year you're gonna do the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and get on that raffle, spend 50.
Yeah.
Spend 100. You and your girl spend 50 to 100. Listen, y'all might have what you really want. The people really, you know, this, cause here, matter of fact, there's this one dude I follow. He gives away cars. You know what I mean? And his packages used to be like, like $20. Like you get like 1,000 tickets. You know what I mean? But he got such a big following. You know what I mean? He's making his money off the cars he's selling. But at the same time, too, there's been people that said like, shit, I ain't spent about $100 and don't want to, you know what I mean, a damn charger. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. It's a chance, man.
You know what I mean? So it's a chance. So like I said, it's all about what you're putting out there. Hell, the right person, they gonna spend the money. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So we gonna see how it works, and then I'll be an example for y'all. I'll be like, man, fuck no, I'm about to start rapping all my shit off this.
But you know, eventually I want to do something like that, man. I want to like, especially like with the shit I got going on. But I want to rap, especially like with my subscribers and to, you know, to the people who fuck with me or whatever, because that'll be a good opportunity to people that who don't got that kind of money, they can kind of, you know, say, you know what, $50 ain't gonna hurt. Because you said 8 weeks, the average person in the United States might get paid, let's say, every 2 weeks. Yeah. Shit, that's $50 each week. They can go towards it.
They spending that much on lotto tickets?
No,
getting shit.
They spend that much on bill.
It be. You know what I mean? So the money there. So like I say, man, 8 weeks, man, enough to put it out there for people. Cause like you said, that's another thing too. Like you said, for your subscribers. Cause one dude that said, you know, people get smart like, hey, why don't you then give away a puppy? Like, why don't you give some shit away? You know what I mean? But, you know, I wouldn't mind, you know, giving away a puppy. But, you know, shit like that, like a living being, you really just can't give it away. Because then person ain't got nothing wrapped up in it, nothing involved.
That's if you're giving it away.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that's the worst thing. Even the family. Like, they be the same motherfucker 3 months later. Hey, I need you to come get this puppy.
Yeah.
Bitch, I shouldn't have gave you shit.
Nah.
But if you would have charged me $1,000, I bet you didn't want to ask you to come get that motherfucker.
But you know what though, man? Let me tell you something I did too. You talking about moving bucks. What I did right now, I was what I did with one of my leaders, I was promoting it, right? Mm-hmm. And it was for my subscribers and for people that's out there, I was giving them an opportunity. But when I was doing it, it didn't come with papers. So how I did it was a first come, first serve. All my posts went for $2,000 to $2,500 or whatever. Shit, they got gone within like a month. So sometimes you can, that's another thing you can do. First come, first serve, is one set price. Boom, 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 boom. 1,500. Let's go. That's if you know. But when I do it. You know, it wasn't for breeding wise, pet only. That way, you know, somebody can take care of the pet, love it, not trying to breed it. Cause you ain't get no papers for that kind of price. I mean, you kind of hustling then.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Of course, you're gonna have your people that's gonna wait till that 8-week mark, 7-8 week mark to try and throw their name in the hat.
But that's what you really gonna, hey, step it up, listen. They gonna want, especially that's the beautiful thing too. Like the more you got, really helps more. Like you got 1 or 2 pups, you be like, but if you got 8, oh nigga, I'm getting 1. If you 8. Now I'm just worried about where my name gonna fall. You know what I mean? Cause I already prayed on this thing. So listen, 8. Well, I don't part them 1,000 tickets, DJ. Listen.
Yeah, you're right. Because see, your dogs,
Frenchies on 6 piece.
Frenchies is like 3, 4, 5. Your dogs are automatically 6 to 8 on top.
You know what I mean? So that gives people more of a chance, so they be more involved. Like I said, you got 2, 3 pups, they like, well, I ain't gonna win that. I'm gonna catch them next time income tax. Getting my income tax, boy. I couldn't get on that raffle, boy. I know you had $5, boy. Couldn't get you 1 ticket.
8 weeks still
8 weeks, yeah. And like I say, boy, listen, every damn Friday I'm back on there again, live and a video. Yeah. And boy, reminder y'all, hey, get them tickets. Yeah. And I'm showing the puppies too and juggling them and shit. You know, be doing tricks. Listen, got them sleeping on me. Boy, y'all sleeping on these. Listen, wake up. Boy, y'all sleeping on these.
Listen.
I'm gonna spend that $5. You know what I mean?
Like I say, I'm gonna see how this is gonna go,
Yeah.
man. But that's a route that I'm looking to put my son on.
Yeah.
Because like he should be having like 3 daughters. He did 3 females. So I think that's the direction.
I think it'd be, like I say, man, especially if you ain't looking at them crazy numbers to get your dog, you know what I mean? I believe if you sell them, if you looking for 15 to 3,000, I believe you can see your money. You know what I mean? As long as you're looking at right there, you got enough time to sell enough tickets, and then you got enough people who really want it. You know what I mean? Like I say, if you just got them 10 people, you know what I mean? You only 2 unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't keep asking mama, boy, she buy the tickets, boy.
But
you keep asking your cousins, boy, y'all ain't buy no tickets.
But here's the kicker though. What's gonna happen if you get like 8 weeks, right? And you ain't got number like 30 tickets sold.
Oh, you gotta go. They gotta go. They gotta go for what it's sold for.
Oh no.
You gotta chop that up. Or you gotta be like some of them rapper creators and give them all to your buddies and shit and your cousins. You know what I mean? Listen, everybody in your family don't want a dog. Like, look at this shit here. And then it all came back.
They all back 4 months later.
Listen, that's why, like I say, I'm doing this because this is that litter. And like I say, I done had so many pups. You know what I mean? So, like I say, I ain't.
Is this that one you gonna bless it?
Yeah, I'm a blessed community with. You know what I mean? So now everybody get a chance, man. Cause like I say, man, I done had all the talks and hour-long conversations I done been with people. Like, boy, I'm gonna call you back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you, boy. Matter of fact, there was an old dude down in Georgia. Him and his buddy, they post that came up and both of them post that bought a dog. I was giving him a love deal. Him and his buddy, they like in their 70s. They both wanted a dog. But they called me like 3-4 weeks, man. I was missing calls from them. We coming. I was sending them pictures and shit. You know what I mean? But I bet you they bought their lotto tickets and they bought their tickets. They go ahead and slide that card on the internet, get you that $5, and everything gonna be straight legit. We're gonna go live with it. You know what I mean? You don't come with it. Or even the people, like you say, some people just ain't got that money like that to put out there. But like you say, in America, you know, we wasting up. Like you said, we was talking about McDonald's earlier. You know, cut back a little bit. Nowadays, hell, every meal costs about $10.
Yeah.
Like shit, half of a McDonald's damn value meal, you could have won your puppy.
Yeah, but you know, doing raffles is a good opportunity because like not everybody got the money sitting around. But when you're doing something for 8 weeks,
Tariffs and stuff coming up, man.
Oh, yeah.
Tariffs and stuff going
Boy,
on.
see, that's what's gonna save them some money. Listen, save some money, boy. Listen, and then hell, we get halfway through the contest and them numbers looking right, boy. Listen, everybody might be going home with a bag of value pack. listen. You get a pup and some food. You know?
not on my end.
Not even
Because of the tariffs. My shit going up. Because I got to pay this work, man. My people got them getting deported.
All my food made in America, y'all.
Yeah, but my
going up on private workers.
My workers, man. So I got workers got them getting deported. I got the prices going up. So man, listen. Due to this shit, man.
You sitting in the narrow down to Mexico.
Shit, my price is going up, man. Either that or I'm thinking about moving to Mexico. Cause they don't drop they don't settle down. So.
Man, prices all what people pay. And I'm still thinking about that dude a couple months ago sold that mixed dog, that wolf and something for $5 million. It was $5 million. Yes, Siberian Husky mixed with a wolf. Yeah, $5 million. Rich damn, you know, when
that was a big ass dog.
The Dubai dudes, you know, they got that crazy oil money.
What? Man, they used to have them all day long in our one.
This is what I'm trying to tell you, man. How do you set your dog apart, man, to get to that point, man?
Because it's what you said before. A dog value is where you at, but it can be worth somewhere else. It's where you at. If you surrounded by some bullshit people who ain't making no money, then that's where your dog value at. But if you go to overseas who people who got that money, then now your dog value at. So it's where you at, right?
I'm about to start using AI. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, right? I'm gonna use AI, man. Listen, I'm about to set up a scene like some rich Dubai dude. I don't know how I'm doing clickbait shit. My friend, come on, man. $1 million. I ain't gonna charge you the whole thing.
Yeah.
But hey, with that being said, man, shit, y'all got anything more y'all want to say? I done spilled all the beans, boy. Listen, I talk too much, boy. Listen, hope none of my followers see this shit, boy. Listen, y'all see this? Don't go over there to that pure quality K9 to say nothing yet, y'all.
It's coming.
We still it's coming.
It's coming.
You know what I mean? I'm still hoping, boy. Listen, it might be a family litter, boy. I'm still hoping she just swelling for no reason.
Yeah.
But shit, you know how it be, boy. They know you're lying to yourself. And my son said they seen him locked up.
It's over.
You know what I mean? I'd feel better if he didn't see nothing. Like,
Count your days.
you can't count the days, boy. Don't use none of that vacation up there. You gonna need that.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
boy, listen.
That's
Man,
tough.
boy, it's tough, boy. That's my whole little something right there. That's why, like I said, I'm gonna do this right here today. But hey, we're gonna talk about it more next time, man. Like I said, we're gonna keep y'all updated on everything going on. We ain't gonna hide nothing from y'all. We ain't gonna pull no punches over here at K9Talk podcast. With that being said, appreciate y'all coming through. Y'all know what it is, DJ. Make sure y'all, my bad. Make sure y'all go to my other page, Pure Quality K9s, man. Give me a follow over there.
Yeah, I thought you gonna stop us, man.
Wow.
Yeah, this is what JT.
Yeah, tripping.
And it said, World Star Bulls, man. Check me out on Facebook.
That being said, we'll catch y'all next time. We out.